you stole my worker.
I steal a lot of workers. That's a strategy. Early in the game, I steal.
Everyone knows about this worker steal. I'm choking you out at paintball.
Not again. Not again.
And it's gonna hurt.
What he was talking about earlier, he's like, I've been choked out a couple times, and I was like, yeah, me too. I don't like it as much as he seems to. It's very scary towards the end. It feels like dying. Everything's going dark, and you're completely helpless to the person who's cinching and cinching and cinching, just impossibly tight.
It's the memory loss that gets me. Like I have a personal memory loss. Like the last time I did it, I was in Tokyo, right, with Joe Lozon and Ricky Lundell, his grappling coach at the time. And when I came to, there were 2 cameras on me and studio lights, and I didn't know why. And like everyone was paying attention to me, and like I'm like okay, I'm trying to size up this situation and not make a fool of myself. And I'm just like, why is everyone looking at me? Those are lights and those are cameras. What? How did I get here? And
so is that why, like, whenever you're watching UFC, when a guy gets knocked out and he comes to, he's like fighting the ref?
Yeah, that happens a lot. They just, they don't know what's
happening. Like, what?
I've done that.
Yeah. Because a moment before.
Not a ref, fighting. But I've been choked out in practice. And what happened is the instructor, like the black belt who's teaching the class, noticed my head was at like an awkward angle. So he came over and had the better grappler like stop choking me. And in my head, what was happening is I was like, all right, I can't see anymore, but maybe I can still make a win out of this. Like I hadn't given up yet. And there's like a mental dialogue going on, like, I know this is going poorly, but maybe I'm not done. In real life, I'm limp. In real life, I'm limp and I'm out. But my brain is still trying to like pull a win out. And when my vision comes back, I immediately go for a double leg. And the instructor's like, whoa, settle down there. And everyone's watching, by the way. Like everyone knows what just happened except me. And there's this, it's embarrassing for me anyway, for them all to have this period of time where they know and I don't, like what just went down. And I'm like, no, I can go, let's keep rolling. And he's like, nope, you take a seat on that wall and you chill. And I'm like, no, I can go. He's like, you're not going anywhere but that wall. and I sat there like I was in timeout as I collected myself. And I think I did finish the practice, but I had a horrible, awful headache. And if I could describe it, I was just like dumb. Like I didn't really feel with it. I was traveling. I was in California and I don't live there. And I had to drive back to the hotel. And in retrospect, I almost liken it to drunk driving. Like when I got to the hotel and pulled into my lot, or space, it was like, like safe. From here, if I could just get my body to my room, drink a lot of water, and sleep this off. Like that was
Can you prepare for it, really? Like if you know what's going to happen, can you put yourself in the right state of mind, or every time it happens, it's kind of like, and I'm gone, and you wake up totally blissfully unaware?
You're
Not
supposed to
panicking.
tap in advance. At the time this chokeout happened, I was pretty rookie, and I didn't recognize that I was going to get choked, and it happens quick. Like so. There's an air choke, which probably everyone knows about, and they close that off. And it's slow. It takes like 30 seconds or better for an air choke to work. And then there's a blood choke where they get these two guys, and that'll happen in 3 seconds. Especially if you're like exercising. Like if you were to sit in your chair and I were to do it to you, it might take like 10 seconds or more. But if you were to finish your jog and then I did it, I think in 3 seconds you'd be done because you really need that blood.
Taylor, were you there when Joe choked me unconscious in that hotel lobby?
Was it the Marriott near Chicago, or whatever it was near Chicago?
Yeah,
I think it was.
Yeah. That was
is that a regular UFC fighter party trick? Just choke people out?
We were having a discussion kind of like the one we're having now, and nobody wanted to get choked out. I'm sure Woody volunteered. I don't know why he didn't get choked out.
I don't know why it wasn't me.
I don't know how that happened because he's usually the first to be like, yeah, do it. I don't fucking care. Right? Whatever.
Meanwhile, I can't remember names. Carry on.
But I was just like, I'll do it. All right. And I just remember he
Wait,
was like,
was that the same night that we had both been drinking after he reffed me and you wrestling in the front lawn of the hotel?
probably was it the night? Was that the night that I drank all that queso?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
we did
yeah.
drink the
That
whole thing.
okay. Yeah, that yeah.
You combine drinking and choking? That's dangerous.
No, queso. That's melted cheese.
I know what queso is, but Merca implied alcohol, I thought.
Oh,
Not a ton. Not as
Not
much
a-
as our
not a
game
bunch.
where we watch the
Yeah.
fucked up videos in the basement.
If anyone's listening, don't combine alcohol and choking.
Do it. Woody's just trying to tell you
I
to
mean,
be a bitch.
people
Don't
die
let
that
him
way.
best case scenario. Don't combine
Don't do-
choking with anything.
Yeah, don't get choked.
You know, just keep,
Except
don't get
queso.
choked.
Only queso.
Yeah,
Goes
yeah.
down smooth. Yeah, that was awful though. He's just like, he basically said, "I'm not going to let you go if you tap," and I was like, "Well, I guess that's the idea, but I don't want to know that." And it's just everything goes dark and quiet. It's kind of peaceful. It does feel like dying though. I feel like when someone chokes you unconscious.
If you do it for like an extra 30 seconds, is that person gonna die?
They won't be as sharp as
If
when
you
they
just keep
went out.
doing it, I guess I would die. If he didn't let go, I
Right.
would die.
I
Yeah.
don't think it's 30 seconds, though. Like,
Yeah, I
liken
don't know.
it to-
At like 2 minutes, maybe I'm not as bright as I used to be. 2.5
Right.
minutes, maybe I don't wake up.
I'm just trying to think
what
of
are
the
the
difference
stats
between
for drowning? Right.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the difference between
different,
like what you see in movies and real life. Because I feel like in movies it's like, and you're dead.
yeah, no, it's not like that
Good
at
thing you're
all.
dead.
And there's been plenty of slow stoppages in the UFC and stuff where guys are out, being choked for too long,
Yeah,
and
in tens of seconds, if you will. You know, the
yeah,
guy,
yeah, like an extra 30 seconds. No, that's not going to kill a guy. But I don't know where that does
extra
kick
couple
in.
minutes. I
Yeah,
mean,
extra couple minutes. That's how you do it. That's how you kill people. You know, that's
swear it here, folks. Brought to you by.